On April 2, 1947, the British delegation to the United Nations requested that the United Nations Secretary General summon a special session of the UN General Assembly to decide the fate of the mandate. A United Nations Special Committee was swiftly empowered by the United Nations General Assembly to make recommendations. During the summer of 1947, the United Nations Committee held extensive hearings and meetings both in the land of Israel and throughout the Middle East and Europe. 13 public meetings took place in the land of Israel, as well as 18 closed sessions. 34 witnesses were called. Those witnesses included Chaim Weizmann.
There should be one place in the world, in God's wide world, where we could live and express ourselves in accordance with our character and make our contribution to civilization in our own way and through our own channels.
And David Ben-Gurion.
The Jewish nation in its own country must become a free, independent state with a membership in the United Nations. It is eager to cooperate with its free Arab neighbors to promote the economic development, social progress, and real independence of all the Semitic countries in the Middle East.
The Arabs living in the Mandate largely boycotted the proceeding. Two separate events took place in the land during that period of time that greatly impacted the delegates. First, the British had sentenced 3 members of the Irgun to death by hanging for terror activities. In response, the Irgun kidnapped 2 British sergeants and warned them that if their boys were hanged, the sergeants would be as well. Both sentences were carried out, horrifying the observers, making it clear how terrible things had become. Second, a refugee ship, renamed the Exodus, reached the land and was boarded by the British. When the refugees and the crew on board fought back, 3 were killed and 26 were wounded. The boat was towed to Haifa, and its passengers were forcibly transferred to 3 ships that was forced to set sail for France. After France refused to accept any of those refugees who did not want to disembark, the British set sail for Hamburg, Germany, where they interned the refugees. A subcommittee of the United Nations Committee toured the camps for displaced persons in Germany and reported that almost all of the displaced persons, the survivors of the Holocaust, all wished to go to the land of Israel. The subcommittee issued a majority report which called for the establishment of 2 independent states, 1 Jewish and 1 Arab. The United Nations General Assembly then voted on partition. It was a tense day on November 29, 1947. The United States government and American Jewry had played an important role in convincing many nations to vote for partition. But would it pass? It required a 2/3 majority in order to be approved. The vote took place.
We will proceed the roll call. You all know how to vote. Those who are in favor will say yes. Those who are against will say no. And the abstainers, always they know what to say. We will start it now.
Afghanistan, no. Argentina, abstention. Australia, yes. Belgium, yes. Bolivia, yes. Brazil, yes. Iran, no. Iraq, no. Lebanon, no. Soviet Union, yes. The United Kingdom, abstain. The United States, yes. Uruguay, yes. Venezuela, yes. Yemen, no. Yugoslavia, abstain. 4, 6, 10.
That was it. Partition passed, 33-13. 2,000 years of yearning by the Jewish people was about to become reality.